Two women shot dead in a suburban Sydney street. It's been another crazy night in the Gangland wars. It's been 6 weeks of quiet until now. Lametta Fadlala is the latest victim, and another woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Last night, on Saturday night, phone call about 9:30 from somebody who seems to know everything, but soon after it happens, and said there's been two women shot. And I'm thinking, this is domestic or something like that. But no, this is the first organised hit on a female that I can ever recall in Sydney. This was not just an accidental drive-by, not anger. It was the typical stolen Audi, burned out, found later, and shot. Now, there are two people dead. There is Lametta, as you said. Now, she's well known in the underworld. She's been married to two major underworld figures in her life.
Yep.
And it was still known to be associating with some pretty heavy criminals at the time she died. So now it's up to the cops again to try and figure out who's behind this one, you know.
And this isn't a name that either of us knew until today, but now we've started talking to people about what happened last night. She is somebody who's known to a lot of people in the underworld. As you said, she's been married to two major underworld figures and had significant holding and playing in Sydney's underworld.
Someone said to me, she's not a gangster's mole. She's actually a gangster herself. They said she did her own thing. She was a player. She wasn't a worker bee. She wasn't a dialer dealer. She was actually a fairly significant player, and again knew a lot of people. I'm now hearing that maybe not only did she know a lot of people, but maybe she knew too much about certain carryings on in our gangland wars in the last year or so, and that's maybe what's taken her death. And her 36-year-old friend is again collateral damage.
Yep. And the last time we had a double homicide was Salim and Tufi Kamsi late last year, and the police response from that was massive. And I think we're expecting exactly the same. You know, if you're a figure in Sydney's underworld in the next few weeks, you are going to be having a hell of a time.
I think the doors will be being knocked down.